North, south, east, west of deal, milk gang. Y'all already know how it's gonna go. And to the ones on their first time log in, welcome to It's Milk TV. Now, come on. Look, a big percentage of you guys are unsubscribed recurring viewers. Now, don't be one of those for too long. Hit the subscribe button right now or end up in the Gilligan zone. Now, let's get it on. So, it's been a lot of talk in these YouTube streets about the meeting that took place with the Crips in LA about a ceasefire. You know, they sat down and had a meeting to try to spark up a peace treaty with all Crips in Los Angeles and in Los Angeles County. That means they want the Hoovers to get along with the neighborhoods. They want the neighborhoods to get along with the Gangstas. I mean, they just want unity with all the Crips in LA. And I don't see nothing wrong with that, bro. But what I don't understand, how is this even really being talked about on the internet? Now, a video surfaced of, these Crips leaving out this church from having this alleged meeting. Now, why was this recorded, bro? An individual by the name of Skip Townsend recorded it. Now, he is a blood. Now, I think that the meeting was held in his community, his hood, bro. But that still don't mean that you gotta record this. Like, if the Crips didn't record they self in there, if the Crips wasn't taking pictures and doing all that there, then what made you stand outside of this church, bro? Pull out a camera and record these individuals and ask them what's going on. What did y'all just do here? That's not for the internet to know. Gang politics is just not supposed to be spoke about all on the internet, low. That's when gang banging died to me. When everything really just started getting put on the internet, homie. People bios used to be crazy. I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago. Gang banging shouldn't be on the internet. So I don't feel like, I just don't feel like that should have even been recorded, bro. I feel like Skip Townsend was in the wrong for recording that, bro, because now you pitting the people that was there trying to start this push for peace and unity in LA, bro. You putting a target on them because everybody ain't with peace. It's a lot of people. A lot of these gang members and still gang bangers, they don't want peace. They're not with peace. So the people that's trying to push peace will get put in a bunch of pieces. If you understand what I'm saying. Now, do I really feel like the Hoovers in the neighborhood Crips could really have a ceasefire? Yes, I do. Because in the beginning of this, they was getting along, Groove. Don't be no fool. The Hoovers was getting along with the neighborhoods, bro. It was 60s that used to be in the Hoovers hanging. It used to be Hoovers in the 60s hanging. Crips got along, bro. So why Crips can't get along now? What is the big old issue? So you mean to tell me it's people that really want to stand on these corners where they don't even own a home? They probably don't even rent an apartment, bro. You mean to tell me they want to stand out there front line and play offense and defense? They want to go slide, potentially risk a life sentence for what, my guy? To potentially get knocked down and people got to do a GoFundMe? It used to be a car wash, but that's another thing. How, bro, this is crazy. So I just don't understand why individuals wouldn't want a ceasefire, bro. But I'm gonna say, ain't nobody bigger than the program. So if the program is that it's a ceasefire between all Crips, all the Hoovers, all Crips, Gangstas, every Crip in LA, it's a ceasefire, bro. You know how much stuff that'll open up? You know how many people could go over there? I could go to Crenshaw, to the Crenshaw district or to that Black Beverly Hill brand. I could go over there and support them and buy a sweater like I want to, bro. It's certain food places. I'ma still go if I want to, but I'm just saying, I'm not about to go support your business and I gotta worry about all these people that's potentially in this parking lot that's gonna pull up, things of that nature. So, all this beef for no reason, it's stopping, it's hindering the process, bro. You got to think about this. Crips been in existence for what, 50 plus years? And what have Crips got out of it, bro? Nothing, low. I was just in I think it was Zara or Forever 21. And they had the bandanas, they had the rags and the flags in there for sale. Now I know people been wearing bandanas before Crips, Bloods, you know, whatever, bro. But I'm just saying, like, how come it's no some type of business that's ran by Crips that's selling these bandanas, bro? This is what I'm saying. All this beef on me is stupid. And then when you think about it, me growing up, I seen this with my own eyes, bro. I would know. So I like say I have a older homie. He from the set, bro. He not getting no money with nobody from the set. He not selling birds with nobody from the set. He not flocking homes with nobody from the set. He flocking homes, selling birds, doing everything under the sun. What a enemy, bro. With somebody from the other side, Log. What is the big issue with peace? With a ceasefire? I mean, Crips go to the county jail for the most part. They're going to get along. I mean, they're going to get along. If you land in a dorm and it's majority Hoovers and Gangstas in there, if you a solid neighborhood Crip, you go in there and fight, bro. For the most part, it's going to be over with, Log. It's going to be regular programming. You hit prison. I mean, y'all getting along. Don't get me wrong. It's still a small percentage of situations where people is in prison beefing. They're still in prison beefing. It's still neighborhood Crips that's fighting Hoovers. It's still Gangstas that's fighting neighborhoods. It still happen, bro. But not on a big scale. So nobody is bigger than the program. These OGs need to really start, like, flexing their muscles, you know? But it's hard because, like I said, the people that want to push peace, homie, or the people that get out of prison and try to instill this on the individuals, like, hey, man, I just paroled off a level 4. Man, we in there, I'm getting along. I got homies from 60s, from 40s. I was a cellie with a rolling 100. My smoking buddy was from Raymond. I mean, he's trying to tell him that, bro. And I'm not just saying this for the Hoovers. I'm speaking general. And they'll get knocked down. You know, they'll get smoked, bro. And then next thing you know, oh, man, what happened to him? I mean, they saying it was whoop-de-whoop. Whoop-de-whoop and them came and he got caught slipping. And another reason that shit shouldn't have been recorded, because you giving police intel. I mean, you giving the internet room to speak, bro. And nobody should be speaking on this. And what YG in the game was a part of, that wasn't really like no peace treaty for all Pyrus. That was specifically targeted for the Fruitown Pyrus and the Treetop Pyrus, bro. And that was a peace mark. So they was doing that outside. And in public, you ain't got no right to privacy. Don't expect no right to privacy. So if that shit get filmed, hey, I mean, Skip might as well filmed it, because people in the car is going to pass by and film it anyway. So, man, you could film that. That shit was in public, bro. But that meeting, it wasn't just hidden, you know, because Kev Mack has spoke about it. You know, he said he trying to throw this meeting or whatever for all the Crips to come. You know, it's time to push peace. You know, so he has spoke about it, you know. He's one of the motors that's pushing it. But like I said, it wasn't no camera in there, bro. Nobody recorded inside of that meeting. Nobody really seen pictures at that meeting, bro. You know how they seen that? Because Skip Townsend recorded it. And I really feel that's out of pocket. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a small percentage of me saying, I mean, you know, like, he recorded it. Hey, it is what it is. Maybe it's needed to get people talking. But like, at the same time, it's not at that stage. You know, it's not at like say if you got some good shit going on, you don't tell nobody, bro. Because you don't want nobody to try to sabotage it. You don't want nobody to try to stop it before it take off, bro. So that meeting that they had, man, it was too early for it to be recorded. It was too early to be pictures taken. It just was too early for that shit, bro. But people know that it happened. But it was just too early. And it was not supposed to be for the internet. It was not supposed to be for the internet. Like I said, I don't feel like that shit was supposed to be recorded. I don't feel like none of it should be on the internet, period. Because when you speak about this on the internet, you giving everybody a lane really to voice their opinion. It's not the early 2000s in the 90s no more. It's like people not really in so much fear. They gonna talk about it, look. They gonna give their opinion, like, and it's like, I mean, it's in the public, bro. So what could you say? Crash out? It's already in the public anyway. I mean, but I really believe that a ceasefire between the Hoovers and the neighborhood Crips could happen. I really believe that it should happen. I really believe it's time for these OGs to get to pushing action, you know? Flex your muscle. Push your line. Hey, homie, this the program. Remember, ain't nobody bigger than the program. So if they don't want to follow the program, roll their ass up. Roll them up like they went bad on the level 4. Roll them up like they was in the county jail on bunk. Roll their ass up. Get them up out of here. And you violate them in the worst way. Maybe it could be like, oh man, it depends the offense. Like if we saying it's a ceasefire and you get caught sliding over there, man, roll his ass up. No hands policy, bro. It is what it is. I mean, you got to start pushing them type of people out, bro. It needs to be a ceasefire. It's like, bro, you don't even want to go to the parks these days. Any park, bro. I don't want my kids going to no park. I don't want my family going to any park because there's no rules. They could be at the park, bro. It could be 1 or 2 people that look like gang members, and they probably gang members, but I mean, bro, they're at a park. They get a pass. Give them a pass, bro. Catch them outside that park and let it spark. But you don't spark up no park. Like, so it needs to be a ceasefire. It's bullshit. Like, it could start off at a ceasefire. Everybody ain't got to be like kumbaya, y'all getting along and shit. But I mean, people get along already for the most part. I mean, you got Hoovers that was bumping that Comrade song. I mean, if it's no peace, then why are you listening to that song? You got Gangstas that was listening to that song. Vice versa, you got like Hoovers that's listening to neighborhood songs. You got neighborhoods that's listening to Hoover songs, and it's just vice versa, bro. So if it was no peace, you shouldn't be listening to their music. I mean, it's peace, bro. It's peace, because you hit the county jail, you fight 1, 2 times or whatever, bro, and then it's gonna be some type of peace. But prison, peace, and like I'm said, if you hit prison back in the day and you didn't fall in line and you was still reckless and moving some type of way, they was gonna get up on you, bro. You was gonna get taken off that yard. Something was gonna happen. I really believe that it could be a real ceasefire peace treaty in LA. I mean, that'd be beautiful, bro. I mean, why not? Who wants to keep risking a life sliding? Who wants to risk a life sentence sliding, and then if you get caught sliding, you go to prison, and you gotta really get along. You gonna become friends with the people that you slid on, that got you a life sentence, bro. So you gotta think about this. You gotta think about this. You gotta pay attention. All you people on the internet, pay attention. All these gangbangers need to pay attention. These young ones, bro. You don't see these OGs and these people 30s and they 40s that be saying, man, this gangbanging shit ain't worth it, bro. It's not worth it. I'm not waiting until I get 10 years and then saying, oh man, it ain't worth it. I mean, it's too late. It ain't never too late, but you get what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you have to do 10 years to figure this shit out? They need to look at these videos. There's so many videos on the internet of stumped down people doing life sentences saying, man, this shit ain't worth it, man. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. These OGs, the people with the voice, the people that could make it happen, need to stop capping, need to stop playing, bro. But you know, some of these people be worried. They be trying to move with caution, because the people that push peace will end up RIP. RIP. You have another older individual talking about, hey man, he got paperwork on his name. Hey man, he told. Hey man, you got the paperwork. They ain't even asking that shit. They just gonna go try to knock that dude down, bro. So it's cold. I mean, it's cold. But I mean, remember, nobody's bigger than the program. And majority wins the vote. And I really believe that majority of the people in LA, the real people that came up out the streets, whether you in the streets still or you not no more, The people that really came up out the streets, that was outside frontlining the curb doing wars, the people that was really frontlining and all of that, bro, they want peace. Who don't want peace? Because what are you getting out of sliding? What are you getting out of it? Well, I really don't see the win out of this. It's no win with really the way Crippin' and Blooding is going right now. It's no win. It's like it's just a whole lose situation. I mean, who wants to join some where they saying, man, the only thing you can get out of this shit is a life sentence or a early grave? Like, who wants to join something like that, bro? It's nothing that come out of this. I mean, it's no ways to get money. It's nothing set up, bro. Like, if I get knocked down and I don't got insurance, are y'all gonna pay for it? Is this some type? Like, come on. Like, it's not even worth it no more. And then if you got all these G's telling you this, bro, then wake up. Catch the message. There's no way. It's no way this shit been going on for 50 years. I don't care if people saying, oh, I got dead homies. What about the homies that's in prison? How they gonna feel? Man, your homies in prison is getting along with the ops, bro. They're getting along with the same people you sliding on. I don't know how you don't know that. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these people be dumb. I be feeling like some of these older dudes be keeping certain information hidden or not giving these young dudes game, bro, because your homies in prison, the ones you worried about how they gonna feel, they in there getting along with them for real. They in there spreading. They're in there getting high. They're in there riding. They're in there working out together. They're getting along. What about your dead homies? Man, go do something else for your dead homie. Man, if your dead homie got kids, man, go start being in his son or his kid's life. Go take care of them. Go give them some money. Go take them to Target every week, every Friday, and buy them something out of there. If they don't got no kids, go support their family members, their brothers, their sisters, if you really care about your dead homies. And I'm going to be very honest with you. It's not really no okay way to say this, but it's not really enough violence. It's not really no violence going on in Los Angeles to where you got people saying, we don't want peace. We don't want peace, bro. It's not really no violence going on. I mean, it's still a deadly place. Don't come out here slipping, stay on your pivot like a good transmission. But it's not cracking, bro. It's not cracking. I mean, people were saying in 2005 it was dying down. Like in 2015 it was over with. So imagine now. I mean, you could still get knocked down. I'm not saying that, bro. But it's not like it's not murders every week. It's not shootings. It's no yellow tape up every day. It's no yellow tape and white chalk up on these streets, bro. Like it's really not. Like a lot of these murders that's been happening has been inside shit. It's been internal beef. It's been backdoor situations or shit like that, bro. Like these OGs, they just gotta step up. And I mean, I don't want them to feel like I'm just pushing the blame on them, but who else you gonna blame, bro? Who else do you blame? Like, I'm blaming the OGs, man. Put y'all feet down. Hey, man, get with the program. Like, just get with the program. But like I said, man, that shit shouldn't have been recorded. I don't feel like that was a good move because it was just too early in this operation, bro. And, then you start thinking, what was the motive of the person that was recording it? Was he just doing it for clout? Was he just trying to do it for the views, to post on his YouTube channel? Or, is it some type of ulterior motive? Was he sent by somebody? Because I believe in shit like that. Like, I really believe the police be doing a whole bunch of shit. And there's proof to back that shit up. Like COINTELPRO. I mean, I believe in shit like that. So my mind get to racing, bro. But like, Skip a good dude, but I don't know him personally. All I'm saying is I don't feel like he should have been recording that, especially being that he is a Damu. I don't feel like he should have been outside of that meeting and then catching people coming out, recording it, acting like a news reporter when somebody come out the courtroom. Hey, what's your thoughts? What do you have to say? And all this shit. Nah, bro. That's why his videos about the peace treaty on the internet. That shit shouldn't be on the internet. That shit is foul. Like gang business shouldn't be on the internet. Like it should. It blows my mind how is like real gang. I'm not saying like these old heads can't come on here and speak about they past and speak about what they done done or shit like that, bro. But like active politics and just certain shit, that shit shouldn't be on the internet. It shouldn't be all in rap music. I mean, that's why YSL Woody said he told on Young Thug, because Young Thug was mentioning him, about sliding and certain shit in his songs, bro. That's what I'm saying. If none of this gangster shit was on the internet, that's how it's supposed to go. So I don't know, but like I said, this peace treaty, ceasefire, it could happen. But it's up to these OGs and these young dudes that's still outside on that curb, bro. Y'all don't want no money? So you telling me you don't want no peace? Then homie, why is your enemy still around? Why is all of them not deceased? Like why? Like I don't understand it. If you don't want no peace, homie, then how is like y'all enemies ain't deceased? If you don't want no peace, how the fuck is your enemies ain't deceased? I don't get it, bro. I want peace. I don't want just senseless violence happening. I don't understand it. I mean, you really sliding for no reason. You're not even sliding for no money. I mean, at least when people was going to the army and all that shit, they was getting paid. They was getting money, bro. Regardless of what they was doing, what it was about, because that's a whole nother situation too. But they was getting paid. I mean, if you a Crip or a Blood in LA or anywhere else, you're not getting paid like that. Unless you at the top of the totem pole, and that's rare. That like, I'm just saying, bro, you ain't getting shit out of it. So what's the point of even doing it? And what's the point of even doing it if you hear all these OGs saying, bro, this shit ain't what it is, man. Go do something else. Raise your family, man. Go participate in your kid's life. But you got these people like Crip Mac and a person that ain't even grew up in LA like that. He ain't grew up in no 50s. He wasn't on 55th and Normandy. He didn't go to Western Avenue Elementary. He probably couldn't name 5 of his dead homies. But he's saying he don't want peace. He want war. Homie, you ain't never been to war. You ain't never frontlined a war. You have never been standing on fucking 79th and Fig when it's war time. You have never been walking up and down these streets, homie, riding bikes with San Francisco hats on and Astro attire and Giants attires. You have not did that, bro. And yes, it could be peace because it's a few of these communities that my community is getting along with right now that when I was outside, it was not. It was funk. It was beef. It was issues in the streets. Like, they're getting along with gangs that when I was outside, we was not getting along. It was on. So I know peace can happen, bro. I know it because it was bodies on each side. It was little bodies. It was bloodshed. It was all type of shit. It was graffiti, tagging. It was all type. It was people getting named, disses and shit for that side, this side. So it was going up. And now it's peace. It's cool. They hanging at parks together. They hanging at parties together. It's cordial. It's cool. It's no beef like that, bro. And remember, a lot of these people don't know the gang history. They don't know the history. They don't know that 60s used to get along with Hoovers. They don't know that Five Deuces was getting along with 60s. They don't know that 9-0 neighborhood Crip used to be 9-0 Hoover. Like, they don't know this shit, bro. But that's why it's important. See, they look at a lot of these OGs, and these OGs ain't got these Gucci shirts on, and these Prada belts, and these Dior glasses, and these $6,000 tennis shoes, and they automatically think, oh man, he a smoker, he a bum, he a crackhead, he don't know shit. Man, you crazy as fuck, bro. A lot of the game that I got, a lot of my survival tactics, and a lot of my shit came from OGs that didn't have shit, bro. So you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't, bro. Like, Crips was getting along back in the day. A Crip worst enemy was a Blood. But a lot of them don't know their history, bro. A lot of these dudes don't even They just don't know their history. They don't know where they came from. They don't know shit. And a lot of people that don't want the peace, they ain't even from. Like, I noticed this, bro. A lot of them people, not all of them, but a lot of these gang members that be having these crazy ass whack out tattoos and shit, they didn't grow up in that area where they from now. They didn't grow up. They probably came late. They probably came when they was 17, 18, 20. They came something like that. They did not. And I didn't seen a few of these cases. Like, look at C-Mac. To the people on the internet, they thought he was a day one Crip, bro. They thought he was just like this, like, LA top Crip. Until I exposed that shit. Until I let y'all know with the proof. I mean, this dude was claiming 6 and 7 gangs. It's proof. This dude got put on 5-5 when he was already grown, look. It be them people like that they don't want peace, but I want peace. I hope peace happen, and I'm not capping, because I'm at peace now. Like, I got peace. I've been stopped looking at people foul. I've been stopped, like, I've been stopped mean mugging people, bro. The last time I banged on somebody, realistically, was probably like, maybe like 2015, the ending of 2014, 2015. I know 2015, it was done. I wasn't even banging on people no more. I'm not walking in nowhere banging on nobody. I'm not about to just because you black. And I know it sounds weird, but me growing up, where I grew up at, you know, I'm white-skinned. I'm a white-skinned male. I'm black. And I'm from a black gang, black hood, whatever. My community. I was raised black. Not even before I was even from a black gang. I was raised around them, but black people, bro. But I'm saying, me growing up in that environment, in that area, most of my enemies was black. So it's like everybody that I'm walking around and I'm looking at funny and I'm like staring at, and they black, bro. I don't know. I just woke up and I'm like, man, this ain't the route to go. This is crazy. Like, what am I doing this shit for? It makes no sense. But like I said, I hope that a ceasefire could happen between the Hoovers with the 60s, the 40s, the 90s, the hundreds, the UGs, the fucking whatever, you know, the Raymonds, the legends. And man, I used to still be on that shit, even though I wasn't like a gangbanger no more. I still was like that. I wasn't, at one point, I wasn't, man. If you from the other side or something, even though I'm not physically outside frontline and participating in any shit like that, I still got a disdain for you. I still don't like you. I used to be like that, bro. I was fighting that shit to about 2018, 2019. It was in me like, man, I ain't doing nothing with him. Man, I ain't interviewing nobody, no neighborhood Crip rapper. Man, I ain't doing that. Like, that's how I was thinking, bro. Like, so that's past 2018. That's like 2019 or something. I was still thinking like that, and it was sad. And you know, I was a grown man thinking like this, bro. But this was what was instilled in me. This is how I was raised. This is how you raised in LA. But it's backwards as hell. It's backwards as hell to try to say that you don't want peace, you want war and all that shit. Like I said, man, I want peace. I really hope that a ceasefire between the Hoovers and the neighborhoods can happen. I hope a ceasefire between the gangster Crips and the neighborhood Crips can happen. I hope that every gang in LA, period, Blood, Crips, whatever, they can get along. Get some money, get rich, get on. Because I'm telling you, it be groups, small little groups. You know, Joe Moses, I'm gonna use him as an example. Like, when he went to jail for flocking and shit, he from VNG. His crimees was from Harlem and I think Schoolyard and shit. But Crips that he don't get along with. His hood don't even fuck with. That's how it goes. So I really believe it's just people egos. People, you know, they don't. I really, it really boils down to people not wanting to be they self. You know, they try to like oh, now I'm gonna act like this because I want to be cool with him. So nah, I'm not with that peace shit because he ain't with it. Nah, bro, you need to say I'm with this peace shit because that might could change him and get him on some peace shit. I ain't saying you gotta go hang. I'm not saying the Hoover gotta go hang uh on Crenshaw and Slauson, bro. But I mean, eventually that should be able to happen, low. I'm just being honest. Like, what's the point of this shit? What's the point of it? It's no point to it. Give us peace.